Well, it's 5:42 on March 18th. Uh, let's see where we're at. I have a couple things I want to talk about today. Today we're going to attempt to install the engine on my car. It hasn't been touched in quite some time. We got the engine out, rebuilt it. I have no idea if it runs. Yay. And racing's only a few weeks away. So we're going to install that today. We're going to be... I don't know what all we're going to do. I think it's going to be an accomplishment this weekend to have a running car. It's mostly there. There's not much really to do to it. There's some prep work for paint. I gotta scrape all the stickers off from last season. I gotta get it ready for the new color scheme, new sponsors, all that stuff. A little behind the curve. What else are we gonna do? We're gonna reinforce the back end of my car. It's a little crusty back there. I don't know. This might be its last year. Who knows? It's really kind of a shame because I like the car, but like all Cavaliers, they get the rot, and I don't know. We'll see. We've got a fix that we implemented on my brother's 93 car. See if we can do the same thing on my car. Just basically reinforces the back end of these things, so at least they don't rip the shackles off the axle, basically. The only other thing I want to talk about today, I'm going to try and keep this little blog short, is motivation. I've had kind of a not so great week. It really hasn't been a good week for me. Just work, just the pressure, the amount of things that I have to try and get done in a short amount of time. I don't really talk about my work with other people, but things that I do are a little higher stake, I guess. I don't know. I mean, we implement our own timelines, and I manage several projects. But I'm not feeling very good about the current one I'm on, and I'm kind of backed into a corner. Just trying to get it done, And there's always solutions to every problem you got. You just, you have to keep working through it. And I guess that's where motivation comes in. I really don't feel like driving hours on end this weekend and working really hard only to go back to work the next week like I've been doing weeks on end. I don't want to do it. I'm motivated because I do want to go racing this year, and if I don't do this stuff and I don't follow through, that's not going to happen, right? And I do enjoy this as a hobby, but it's kind of growing as time goes on. I wouldn't have thought we would get sponsors. That was all going to be on my dime. I wouldn't have thought that other people would be interested in potentially getting their own cars and running under our group. We look to add to our car fleet, believe it or not. There's a young man, my nephew. He's talked about it, but he's not there yet financially. He's just starting out in life, and I'm not going to pressure him, but I can tell he's got the skill. If you race cars, if somebody's got the skill or not. I'm mediocre. I'll be the first to admit it. But I can tell this kid's got it. I can tell he knows how to drive a car. And if he wants to do it, he's got the motivation. He's got 2 old guys that'll help him build a car. So, but he's got to bring some things to the table. I'll sponsor him as much as I can. At some point, these old guys are going to retire and just, watch the young guys race. So, I still got a couple years left in me, but that goes back to motivation, right? So, I guess you just kind of have to push yourself, get through it, get it done. Whatever it is in life, you just, what's the alternative? Giving up? Nobody gives up. If you give up, that's the worst thing you can do. So I guess the point of this blog today is, if you want it bad enough, what are you going to do to get it done?